If you've been looking for a home where you're not right on top of your neighbors, but you also don't want to be way out in the middle of nowhere, well, this video is for you. Today, I'm showing you 2 homes in the Shenandoah Valley that hit that sweet spot so many home buyers want. Over an acre, under $400,000, and not remote, but still rural. And even though it looks like we might be remote today, we're not. We're rural, but we're close in. These properties that we're going to look at today give you a little room to breathe, space for a yard, a view for some privacy, while still being close to Waynesboro, Staunton, and everyday conveniences. Now, we'll start on the outside of each property, then take a look inside so you can see how these homes really live. So, if you think a move-in ready home for under $400,000 that your Amazon driver can actually find doesn't exist, well, stick around and let's go ahead and get started with that right now. Hi, my name's Stephen, along with my wife Leslie. We are local real estate agents in the Shenandoah Valley and Charlottesville areas of Virginia. And hey, to keep this short, if you're looking for a home, and don't forget to do this. Now, today we're out here in Augusta County, Virginia, in the Shenandoah Valley, just north of Fishersville, about halfway between Staunton and Waynesboro. Now, this is one of those areas that many people would love to live in. I mean, you might be tired of being in a neighborhood with 10 feet between you and your neighbor. You know, the kind of neighborhood where you know your neighbor's dog's name because you hear your neighbor calling them inside at 3 o'clock every morning. But one of the things that has always prevented you from getting out of that kind of neighborhood is that you don't think you can find a country home for under $400,000. But today, I'm going to show you that sometimes you can find a place that gives you a little space, privacy, some great views, and at least you can do that here in the Shenandoah Valley. But a place here where you're not also disconnected from everyday life. For example, each of the 2 homes we're going to look at today are about 15 to 20 minutes to both downtown Staunton and Waynesboro, depending on which back road you take. And speaking of back roads, this is a classic Shenandoah Valley living right here. I mean, country roads, rolling hills, and mountain views that really never get old, no matter what season you're in. And yes, we're here in Snowmageddon. We've had snow on the ground for almost 2 weeks now, which isn't really that common up here in the Shenandoah Valley, but this has been a good one, and it's been cold for a few weeks. And where am I today before we go and take a look at our first home? We're actually here on the battlefield of Piedmont, the Piedmont battlefield. And it's just one of the many battlefields here in the Shenandoah Valley. There's some information about it here, and then there's a little park that you can walk through with some monuments to tell you a little bit more about it. But about 2,300 men died right in this spot here during the Civil War. So some more of our unique history that we have here in the Shenandoah Valley. But now, like I say, these views, they never get old no matter what season they're in. So let's go ahead right now. Let's go ahead and head over to our first home, and we'll take a look at it. All right, so the first time I'm going to show you is right there up in that small little hill there. But before I do, here's the thing about this. I talked about finding a home like this under $400,000. If you want to buy one, you're probably going to have to move on, especially if it's priced right. And like I say, has a little bit of land and has some great views as well. I know they're kind of hard to see, but I'll take some other pictures here and maybe throw them up there so you can see them. But like I say, the house that's up there on that top of the hill, was on market for 7 days. I sat there and I got ready to put all my stuff together. I got ready to go out the next day, and it was gone. It was already sold. But anyway, to give you an idea of what it's like out here. So this house, like I say, it's pending. It was listed for $375,000. It was built in 2003, has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, has 1,520 square feet of finished living space, and to break that down, it's $247 a square foot, and it sits on a 1.33 acre lot. And like I say, you probably can't see here, but I'll show you some pictures here in a second of the mountains that are in the background. There's some great views. So let's talk a little bit about it. As you approach this home, you can't help but notice, like I said, it's slightly elevated, open views across rolling farmland with mountains in the distance. And you can enjoy those rolling hill views off your front porch, the ones I just showed you there, as you make your way to the front door. Through the front door, you enter the living room, which is the heart of the home. The vaulted ceiling gives the space a large, airy feel. The fireplace creates a natural focal point with the wind, and while the windows pull in light and just frame the surrounding landscape. Just off the living room is the dining area. It's well sized for everyday meals or hosting friends, and also provides direct access to the back of the home. And from here, the flow into the kitchen is simple and functional. It offers generous cabinet storage, plenty of counter space, and a window over the sink that keeps the space bright. Down the hallway, the primary bedroom is comfortably sized with room for additional furniture. It connects to a private bathroom with a double vanity and a nearby walk-in closet. 2 additional bedrooms sit along the same hallway, ideal for guests, home office use, or hobbies, with a full half bath conveniently located in between them. Now, the home also has a 2-car attached garage, helping you stay warm, especially this time of year. Keep your equipment in there, things like that. And of course your cars, right? Out back, the deck overlooks the yard and the surrounding countryside. There's plenty of room in the backyard for a gardener just enjoying those Shenandoah mountain views. And honestly, this is probably one of the biggest selling features of this home is those views. And like I say, it's out in the country. You got some privacy out here. It's quiet. And so, but they go quickly sometimes if they're priced right, if they're in good condition. So if you're interested in something like that, make sure you give Leslie and I a call so that we can make a move on it for you quickly. All right, that's home number 1. Let's travel on the road, down the road here, leave it a little bit closer to town now, and we'll take a look at home number 2. All right, so our next house here is right up there, and it's not a newer home like the other one, but hey, the thing about it is, it may have been built in 1976, but it's been updated and looks really nice inside. But here's a little bit of information about it. It's listed on the market for $399,900. It was built in 1976. It has 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, and 1 half bath. It has 3,182 square feet of finished living space, and 2,867 is above ground. If you break that down, that's $126 a square foot, and it sits on a 1.07 acre lot. Now, like I say, this home is an older home built in 1976, but as you approach it, the home has a welcoming front entrance. As you step through the front door, you're greeted by a small foyer with a convenient half bath, perfect for guests. From here, head down the level to the lower level living room, which works beautifully as a casual hangout space, playroom, or secondary family room. It's comfortable, flexible, and has a cozy feel. And it's just really nice, like I say, a cozy feel. Now, this multi-level home, go up to the main level is where the everyday living really happens. The family room is bright and open with great natural light and plenty of space for seating. It flows easily into the dining area, which is well sized for family meals and gatherings. Just off the dining space is the kitchen, featuring white cabinetry, updated appliances, and good counter space. It's functional and laid out so you're never cut off from family room while you're cooking. Upstairs you'll find the home's bedrooms with a shared bathroom that is nicely updated with a modern, clean feel to it. Out back, the yard offers space, some mature trees, and room to enjoy the outdoors, whether that's relaxing or entertaining, or really just enjoying the nice, quiet outdoors here. Now, like I say, that's the home that's for sale. It's been on the market for a while. I know maybe one of the reasons for that, I don't know, but it only has one full bathroom, and that's shared by the bedrooms up there in that level in the house. So maybe that's what's preventing it from selling. I don't know, but it is nice. It's out here in the country. You do have a neighbor here, but like I say, quiet country road out here. And who knows, maybe you got a little bit of handyman's work there. You could add another bathroom and have that as part of your home then, and it's really not an issue. But anyway, like I say, nice home out here in the country, and we're going to drive on into town, into Waynesboro here, and we'll wrap up the video there in just a second. Well, we made it back here into the edge here of Waynesboro at the Waynesboro Commons little shopping center here. There's plenty more up and down Highway 250 here, and just right over that way, about 2 minutes, is right off Interstate 64, and that's where you can find a lot of the shopping here in Waynesboro. But like I say, those are two homes here in the country with at least an acre of land where you can have a little privacy and some great views without disappearing off the map. So let me ask you something. What's actually stopping you from making the move that you've wanted to do? I mean, a move like this. Is it not knowing which areas really fit your lifestyle? Is it worrying that prices have gotten too high? Is it waiting for the perfect time, even though the perfect time never really shows up? Or is it just being sure where to start or who to talk to even see what's possible and what's out there? Well, that's why Leslie and I are here. We've done it for so many people just like you who have called us, texted us, or emailed us. And here's the thing, if you ever want help checking out your options, please don't be scared to contact us.
We won't bite.
Because, like you saw in today's video, by the time you say, we're looking at a home, by the time you say, let's sleep on it, somebody else already did. So don't let that happen to you. And until next time here in the frozen tundra, at least until next week when it's about 50 or 55 degrees, we'll see you around town.